Merhabalar, hoş geldiniz. Herkese hoş geldiniz demek istiyorum. Vakit ayırdığınız için teşekkür etmek istiyorum. Excellence in Education seminerlerimizde bugün çok değerli bir üniversitemizle devam ediyoruz. University of Southampton. Yetkilimize ben sizi biraz sonra takdim ediyor olacağım. Bu arada Sevda Öncelbat ben, BEB British Education Büro'nun kurucusuyum. Aynı zamanda eğitim direktörüyüm. Yeni tanışacağımız öğrenciler için, veliler için çok memnun olduğumu belirtmek isterim. Ben öncelikle bir iki slaytla İngiltere'deki eğitim sistemiyle ilgili hatırlatma niteliğinde bilgi aktaracağım. Ondan sonra da sözü yetkilimize bırakacağım. Yetkilimizin de sunumu bittikten sonra chat room'a sorularımız olursa yazabilirsiniz. Hepsini tek tek ele alıp yanıtlıyor olacağız. Öncelikle BEB kimdir? British Education Bureau, Southampton Üniversitesi'nin Türkiye'deki resmi temsilcisidir. 2002 yılında Oxford'da kurulduk. İngiliz ve Türk kuruculara sahip olan bir firmayız. 18 hatta 19 yıldır İstanbul, Ankara ve İzmir'deki ofislerimizde öğrencilerimize hizmet sunuyoruz. Uzmanlık alanımız İngiliz eğitim sistemi, üniversitelerin giriş şartları, başvuru süreci, Birleşik Krallık'taki lojistik konumdan itibaren her şeyi kapsayan bilgiye sahibiz, öyle söyleyebilirim. Tüm danışmanlarımız İngiliz eğitim sistemine vakıf. Bu konuda eğitimler almış uzman bir kadrodan oluşuyor. Eğitimleri almaya devam da ediyoruz hatta. British Council'ın eğitimlerindeyiz şu anda ekip olarak. Birleşik Krallık'ta 130 tane üniversite vardır. BEB 90'ın resmi temsilciliğini yapar ve resmi temsilciliğini yaptığımız üniversitelerimiz için de ücretsiz hizmet sunuyoruz. Üniversite seçimini neye göre yapmalı bir öğrenci? Bu soru lisans, yüksek lisans, doktorayı da kapsayan bir soru aslında. Doktora yapmayı düşünen öğrencilerimiz için. Öncelikle ülke seçimi yapmalıyız. Ülke seçimini gerçekleştirdikten sonra okul seçimi öncesi bölüme bakmalıyız. Bölüm seçimi gerçekleştirdikten sonra hangi üniversite olabilire bakmak çok daha doğru bir adım olur. Çünkü her üniversitede arzu ettiğimiz, okumayı istediğimiz bölüm olmayabilir. Bölüm seçimini yaptıktan sonra hangi üniversitelerde var ise bunun araştırmasını yapmak çok daha iyi olur sizler için. Okul seçimi de neye göre yapılmalı? Onun da farklı kriterleri olabilir herkesin kendince. Başarı sıralaması elbette önemli. Şehire bakabiliriz. İngiltere'de, Birleşik Krallık'ta şehir yüzölçümü Türkiye'dekinden çok daha farklıdır çünkü. Büyük şehir insanı mıyız, küçük şehirde mi mutlu oluruz? Bunlara bakılabilir. Üniversiteler, kampüs üniversitesi ve şehir üniversitesi olarak ikiye ayrılır. Belki burada farklı bir tercihiniz olabilir. Üniversitelerin sağladığı sosyal imkanlar, arzu ettiğiniz zaman milliyet dağılımına bile bakma şansımız olur. Üniversiteler çok şeffaftır çünkü bu konuda. Evet, Birleşik Krallık dediğimizde 4 ülkeden oluştuğunu hepimiz biliyoruz ama çok kısa bir hatırlatma yapmak istiyorum. Eğer mouse'umun oku görünüyor ise en üstte Newcastle ve üstü İskoçya. Newcastle ve aşağıya kadar inen kısım, yani ülkenin batısı, İngiltere, Bangor ve Swansea'ya baktığımızda burada Galler'i görüyoruz. Bir de Belfast var, Northern Ireland yani Kuzey İrlanda olmak üzere. 130 devlet üniversitesi var dedik. Birçoğunun yok denkliği var. Yani 130 üniversitenin içerisinde 90'ının yok denkliği var, öyle söyleyebiliriz. İnteraktif bir eğitim sistemine sahip Birleşik Krallık'taki üniversiteler. Lisans eğitimi İngiltere'de, Galler'de, Kuzey İrlanda'da 3 yıl, İskoçya'da 4 yıldır. Arzu ettiğimiz üniversiteye giriş şartlarını yerine getiremiyor isek, bu not ortalamasıdır, o zaman bir yıl hazırlık yılı okuyabiliriz. Bu hem lisans öncesi hazırlık için geçerli bir yıl hem de yüksek lisansta pre-master denilen bir yıl vardır. Bir yıllık bir süreçtir. Bunlara katılarak notumuzu yükseltip lisans eğitimimize ya da master eğitimimize devam edebiliriz. Hazırlık denilen foundation programı akademik hazırlıktır. İngilizce hazırlık değildir. Türkiye'dekinden ayrılan en önemli özelliğidir bu. Lisans eğitiminde bir de sandviç ya da work placement dediğimiz bir yıl eklenebiliyor programlara. Bu programlarda öğrenciler arzu ettikleri zaman eğer isterlerse profesyonel firmalarda alanlarıyla ilgili full time çalışabiliyorlar. Böyle bir program yapısı da var İngiltere'de. Yüksek lisans eğitimi yani master bir yıl, pre-master hazırlık yılı bahsettiğim gene bir yıl, doktora, PhD eğitimi ise 3 yıldır. Önemli 2 nokta var, değinmeden geçemeyeceğim. Mezuniyet sonrası 2 yıl oturum izniyle iş bulma imkanı tanır Birleşik Krallık. Bundan öğrencilerimizin yararlanmasını ben çok istiyorum. Kesinlikle de öneriyorum. Dünya başarı sıralamasında ilk yüzde bulunan üniversitelerde eğitim alma şansı da tanıyor aslında Birleşik Krallık bize. Çünkü başarı çıtası çok yüksek üniversitelerinin. 130 üniversitenin içerisinden birçok üniversite dünya başarı sıralamasında ilk yüzde. University of Southampton'da bunlardan bir tanesi. 3 yıl bahsetmiş olduğumuz lisans eğitimi konusunda 3 yıl değil ama süreci biraz daha uzatan 3 farklı bölüm var. Tıp, mimarlık ve hukuk okumak isteyen öğrencilerimiz farklı eğitim süreçlerini göze almak durumundalar. Tıp eğitimi almak isteyen öğrencilerimiz 10 yıllık bir süreçten geçmek durumunda. 5 ya da 6 yıllık eğitim sonrası Türkiye'ye gelinebilir. Ama eğer UK'de ve Avrupa Birliği ülkelerinde devam etmek istersek kariyerimizde 10 yıllık bir süreci tamamlamamız gerekecek. Mimarlık da çok benzer buna, hukuk da. Her iki dalda da 3 yıl okuyup yurda dönebiliriz. Hukuk için fark dersleri alıyoruz. Mimarlık için buna ihtiyacımız olmuyor. Ama eğer UK'de ya da Avrupa Birliği'nde kariyerimize devam etmek istiyorsak 3 yıllık eğitim bize yetmiyor. 7 yılı tamamlamamız gerekiyor. Yelpaze çok geniş, seçebileceğiniz bölüm yelpazesi İngiltere'de. Dolayısıyla istediğiniz bütün alanları bulma şansınız var. Ben sözü çok uzatmadan yetkilimiz Rami Al Mousa'ya bırakmak istiyorum. Bize ulaşmak istediğiniz takdirde de buralardan ulaşabilirsiniz. Rami, it's yours now. Thank you. I'll stop sharing my screen. Here we go.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Sylvia. Thank you very much for the introduction and for BEB for organizing this session. Hello, everyone. I hope you're well and safe, and your families are well and safe as well from COVID. I hope no one's had any direct effects. Okay, so my name is Rami Al Mousa. I work as the Country Development Manager for the University of Southampton. I'm very glad to be here today. I'll be talking about the university and at a glance some information about the University of Southampton. We were founded in 1862 as a university and a member of the prestigious Russell Group universities. So Southampton is in a group of top 24 institutions in the UK that are very well known for research. And BEB work with the majority of these universities. Southampton is ranked currently top 20 in the UK, and we are ranked a top 100 university in the world in the QS rankings. So if you have a look on all the rankings available online, you'll see that you will be joining a very highly ranked institution. Southampton is ranked one of the best places as well to live. A lot of people who work in London live in Southampton because it's cheaper than living in London, and you can commute by train, which is very close as well. And is considered to be the third in the world following Stanford and Cambridge on the ability to attract external funding. And what that means is that we do a lot of research for the industry, and our academics pretty much create the science that changes the world. One major case of that was the vaccinations. Southampton was one of the first universities that started trial in COVID vaccinations in the UK. Our Faculty of Health Sciences and our Faculty of Medicine were heavily involved. Our location, we're located in the south of the UK. So if you've been to London, it's only 70 minutes away by train. on the waterfront. Southampton is considered to be one of the greenest cities in the UK, one of the sunniest cities as well, and we have 26,000 students from 140 countries. So very, very international and cosmopolitan as well as a university. Our campuses, we have 7 campuses. Obviously, 6 of them are in the UK, and we have a 7th campus in Malaysia. Undergraduates can go do 2 years in Malaysia, study in our campus, and then progress onto a 2-year program in the UK. So it depends what you're interested in. But in general terms, all our campuses, the Highfield, which is the main campus, Boulderwood, which is home of maritime and engineering excellence, our waterfront campus, we teach oceanography, earth sciences, and the Winchester School of Art and Design. So we have had students in the past from Turkey come and study art and design, fashion design, and fashion textile. And that is the Winchester School of Art. Southampton has a global presence. I was talking to a colleague the other day, and we seem to have a lot of exchange programs at the undergraduate level with key and major universities in Turkey as well. But all over the world, we have a presence, as you can see here on the map, whether it's through study abroad programs, whether through co-sponsorship agreements, admission agreements, campuses abroad, in-country delivery. So we're a very, very international university. A little bit about our subjects. Subjects which we offer, we have 5 faculties. There used to be 8 faculties, but then now there are 5. There's been a restructure. We offer arts and humanities, faculty of arts and humanities, social sciences, environmental and life sciences, medicine, and engineering and physical sciences. So under these courses, you'd find many, many subjects that Turkish students are pretty interested in the likes of maritime law, psychology, business degrees, engineering degrees, public health, and many, many other subjects. Obviously, BEB can help you with the selection and the wide range of courses that Southampton offers. So why choose Southampton? I mean, just have a look at the rankings in specific topics. These are all rankings where we fall within the top 20 in the UK. And we have many, many courses that Turkish students come and study with us. So in addition to mention that Southampton is a preferred destination for MEB scholarships. So we receive a lot of students who come and are sponsored by the Turkish government to study in Southampton. The reason Southampton is a popular option is because of the wide variety of courses. As you can see, we pretty much offer courses covering lots of areas. A little bit about our entry requirements, whether undergraduate or postgraduate. Southampton, if you're undergraduate, you're studying at school, and you'd like to come and do an undergraduate degree, in some cases, we may accept you from your school to go onto year 1 straight away. So if you're doing the Turkish diploma, in some cases, if you want to come and study business, social sciences, or any art-related subjects, we may be a little bit flexible in accepting you onto year 1. But unfortunately, if you want to come and do any engineering, computer science, or science-based courses, you would have to do a foundation year. So we don't accept students from year 1 directly, but it's always good for you to check with ourselves and check with BEB, who can give you that advice. Faculties usually deal with it on case to case, but we always try to help the student as much as possible. If we see that you have the right requirements, by all means, we will take you on and offer you the program. But if we don't see that, we wouldn't want to do anything against you that is going to affect you. Our postgraduate courses, we accept students with a first and a 2-1, but the majority of our courses that we accept students on you have to have a 2.7 out of 4 GPA, so which is equivalent to a 2.1. The reason I put the UK first equivalent here is some faculties offer scholarships. And if you have a 3.3 out of 4, you may qualify for a scholarship from different faculties. Not every faculty offers scholarships, but then many faculties do. And I'll be talking about that in the next slide. Obviously here, if you see for yourselves, these are the scholarships that are offered by the university. Our MBA are very, very generous. We offer up to £6,000 scholarships, MBA program. International postgraduate scholarships, business, if you have a 3.3, you qualify for £5,000. And many other scholarships as well. For law, pretty similar. If you have a 3.3, you can qualify for a £3,000 scholarship, but that information is furthermore on the website. Now, in regards to PhDs, we used to have fully funded PhDs, but unfortunately, due to the COVID crisis, we haven't, they've stopped for this year, and they may resume in 2022. Okay, so a little bit about our university accommodation. A lot of students ask, where am I going to live? Where am I going to stay during my time? We have on-campus accommodation, and accommodation is guaranteed for the full duration of your course when you are with us. We also have a meet and greet service where we pick you up from the airport and we make sure that you arrive into your accommodation. Obviously, the main campus is Highfield, as you can see here on the map. Avenue, Boulderwood, Southampton General Hospital. All our campuses are connected with a uni bus link. So what happens is when you join university accommodation, you get a free bus pass from the university, which helps you travel frequently and freely between all our campuses. These are just examples of our rooms, of our accommodations that are available, that are offered to students, but we cater for lots of options depending on what you're really looking for and how much you can pay as well. Okay, so well-being and safety. This goes back to 2017 for some reason. A range of support. So we offer lots of support for our students. Not only do we offer a meet and greet service, but we have 24-hour CCTV secure accommodation and a range of support and enabling services for students. So if you need any help during your exams, if you have stress because you've moved to a new country and you need to speak to someone, we have a nightlife line where you can call and speak to people and speak to individuals. In addition to that, you get a personal tutor when you start your course who helps you and gives you more information and supports you during your time with us as well. So well-being and safety is very, very important. Now, given the current situation as well, we've been even more supportive for our students. So on our campuses, we've had, they've pretty much changed the whole way our campus runs. Social distancing has been implemented. There's a one-way traffic system around the university, so you won't see two people walking very close to one another. We have now a form of blended learning where there's virtual and face-to-face. Unfortunately, now things have moved online, but we definitely look forward to seeing you in person this coming September. So there's nothing for you really to worry about. Everything's under control. Students are very safe. And the environment is absolutely incredible and has changed to make sure that you benefit and you're safe as well. Facilities, as you would expect in a high-ranked university, there's restaurants, bars, cafes, clubs, there's a Muslim prayer room, there's everything that caters your needs as well. We have Student Services Center, where your relationship with the university is through this center. I work in the first floor, actually, at the international office. and we speak to students regularly and assist. So once people come back to campus, you can always pop into the international office and have a chat with our team. The Hartley Library, 5 floors of library. A lot of students spend most of their time studying when it's exam time. During term time, you don't really see it being very busy. It's always busy during exam time. University Health Service, we have a health clinic on the university campus and a Jubilee Sports Center as well. So if you play any sports, you're involved in any sports, you can get involved, and you pay, I think, 7 or 8 pounds a month, which is nothing really comparison to the facilities. There's a post office, banks, bookshops, restaurants, bars, cafes, and so many things you can get involved in. Actually, there's a guy, this is the student union brick concourse, where you have people coming in every day selling different things to students. And there's a guy who comes in with Turkish sweets. Obviously, you see him in the morning, in the afternoon, he's gone. He doesn't even stay till after 1 o'clock because he sells out all his products. It's very popular. In addition to that, I think it's worthwhile as well to have a virtual campus tour. So if you have a look on our website, virtual open day, southampton.ac.uk, there's lots and lots of information about our university. Have a look on YouTube, have a look on Facebook, have a look on the university campus website. There's lots of information for you to familiarize yourself as well. And we have a very active Turkish society, student society, who have activities during the year and are very, very kind and nice, and really have some incredible food when it comes to the events that they do. So it's grown more and more. We've had lots of students join us from Turkey. And I think I have a slide on the amount of students, the student population. But a little bit about Southampton. As you can see, it's a maritime city on the waterfront, pretty similar to some areas in Turkey. I would say not as nice as Izmir, but still, it's a coastal city, which is a beautiful place. You find these massive ships that come and dock in Southampton, and we have lots and lots of events happening in the summer. The city of Southampton, just to mention, offers so many activities. You can see in the bottom corner, they've recently built a 135 million new complex. A waterfront, there's lots of cafes, restaurants, bars. There's football, if you're interested in football. I hope you didn't see the game the other day. Southampton lost 9-0 to Manchester United, but forget that, that's only once. But in general terms, it's a very buzzing, lively city, lots of activities, Mayflower Theatre, massive events. I know you're thinking COVID, nothing's happening now, true, but everything will be back to normal. And we're definitely sure that if you join us in September, life will come back to how it used to be. Just in a nutshell, really, Southampton, I mean, there's lots of history. We have campuses all over the city. We help students with finding work placements as well. Something to mention that I didn't mention is we have a career service center at the university, and we help students apply for jobs. I'm sure you may be aware that students now are able to stay in the UK for up to 2 years once they graduate. So if you join us in September 2021, you will be eligible to stay in the UK for up to 2 years after you graduate and work as well. So that increases your chances of getting a job when you travel back home if you get UK experience. And that's what a lot of people come for. I think COVID as well has provided an opportunity for lots of students in the fact that people have taken some time out and have gone back to education to prepare themselves for specific areas where there's going to be more need. So don't look at it in a negative way. It's very positive if you take a year out, come and work, get a couple of years experience, and then go back to your home country. That's it for me, pretty much. I think I've missed the slide about the Turkish students, but we currently have 49 students from Turkey. 10 are undergraduate, and then the rest are divided by postgraduate, taught and postgraduate research. I'd like to say as well that BEB have been very, very supportive. They have a brilliant team, very well organized and knowledgeable about the UK. Whether it's at Southampton or any other university, you are definitely in safe hands, and they're very genuine in giving the advice to students. So if they don't see it's in your interest, they'll tell you, no, we think you should go here. So rest assured, you're in safe hands, and the team are very happy to receive queries. I'll pass back on to Imran. If you have any questions, you can direct them through Imran. They have my contacts, they have my details. I can put actually my details here in the chat box if I can find it, but it's okay. We can get that information across to you. Okay, let me just put my email address here. So yeah, Imran, over to you. I'll stop sharing my screen. That's my email address. And my name is Rami Al Mousa. So please feel free to email me, speak to me at any stage. I'll be very happy to help. Thank you. Sevda, thank you, Imran, and back to you.
So thank you very much for your great presentation, Rami. And I will help you about the questions. The first question is, I have already applied to the University of Southampton. How long will the applications be assessed?
Okay, that's a very good question. Now, we usually used to respond within a 2-week period, but now everything, as you may know, staff are working at home and there may be slight delays. If it's been more than a 2-week duration, then by all means, if you let me know, whether by email or through your good self, Imran, I can follow up from the faculty and get a response. So that's not an issue at all.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. The second question you already mentioned, but do you currently conduct face-to-face education? And is it possible for the next year? What measures does the university have against coronavirus, and what health services they will be able to get, and the fee for that?
Okay, so students are being, the support that we're actually giving to students, well, to answer the first part of the question, as it currently stands, all our education has moved to online learning. In September 2020, we started a blended form of learning and education. So students were going to the university, but at the same time, they were doing courses online. Obviously, after the UK government announced that things were getting pretty bad in the UK, they decided that from January, learning was going to, well, from February, which is second semester, learning was going to be moved to online blended, online learning, sorry, not even blended. Blended means face-to-face. So there's no face-to-face currently, but we're expecting the face-to-face to come back towards September. Actually, not September. They've decided that after the 15th of April, they're going to look at the situation in the UK, and if it is permitted for students to go back to a blended form of learning, then that's going to happen. Obviously, you can't switch to face-to-face straight away, but we're hoping by September, because of the huge number of people being vaccinated, there will be an opportunity for students to go back face-to-face. Obviously, the measures that we've set lots and lots of measures, social distancing in our university. We have one-way traffic, obviously, as I mentioned. We have a healthcare medical center, and we will start testing our students on the university campus to make sure that they're safe and sound before mixing with other students. So there's a wide range of measures that have been taken, but rest assured, safety, student safety is the most important thing for us. And we will not make any move unless we make sure that you are safe and sound.
Thank you very much. And the following question is, can I bring my child with me? I consider your neuroscience master's program.
Yes, I can't see a reason why. I wouldn't be able to advise on visa situation, because if you're sponsored, I think it's easier for you to bring your child. But if not, I don't really know. Maybe Sadda and her team can help with this. But in general terms, yes, we do have lots of students who come with their children, and there's a university nursery as well that they can join, or if they're in the area, they can join a school. So yeah, it is possible, but it all depends on whether the British Embassy would give you a visa or a dependent visa for your child.
Thank you. What are English test requirements? Do you accept the Duolingo test?
Yes, we do accept the Duolingo. There's an update on our university website of the English language requirements. We accept Duolingo, and we've started accepting the IELTS indicator, and students can do those tests. Now, if you have graduated from a university and you've studied at that university in English, and you have been taught and assessed in English language within a period of 2 years, you will be exempt from English language tests. So let's say you're studying at university now, everything has been in English, you've had your exams in English, and you've finished within a 2-year period, then you can come to us without an English language qualification.
Thank
Does that
you.
make sense?
Yeah, sure. Is the following question is the amputation and prosthetic rehabilitation master's degree accredited by Chartered Society of Physiotherapy? After I finish this program, can I apply for a job as a physiotherapist?
Okay. I know all our courses are accredited because we not only have international students, but we have students who do these courses and work in the NHS. But whether specifically they can work in physiotherapy, I wouldn't know that answer. If you would like to email me about it, or just in order to know who the person is, send me their details and I can further investigate. I'll be happy to get back to you with a response. I'm not going to make it up and say yes and then it's no, or say no and then it's yes. So yeah, by all means, I'll be happy if you send me the query, or the student would like to contact me directly. It'll be a pleasure. I'll be happy to.
Thank you. What job opportunities do you provide during postgraduate training?
That's a good question. Well, we have a career service center and we help students look for jobs. We don't guarantee jobs, but students are able to work for up to 20 hours a week if they're doing a postgraduate degree. Now, in order to put students in touch with employers, we have a career service center and we have major employers visiting us every single year to the university to speak to students. Bearing in mind that, you know, there's all these major companies now in the UK have regional offices in Turkey. So you can always start off in the UK and then continue and work in Turkey. So we have a fully fledged career service center. We don't guarantee jobs, but we help you in accessing information about them.
Thank you. The next question is, what are the mechanical engineering facilities like?
Okay, mechanical engineering, we have one of the biggest water tanks in the UK, and we have one of the biggest wind tunnels in the UK. So we do a lot of testing for the industry. We do a lot of testing for McLaren, the Formula One team, the GB cycling team, and we do a lot of work for major industry. And that's what I meant by a Russell Group University. We do research that we create science that changes the world. So a lot of industries come to us seeking assistance from our academics, and that research is conducted within our facilities. So mechanical engineering work very closely with our Institute of Sound and Vibration. In our labs, we are trying currently to reduce the noise of the landing gear of the Airbus planes. So that's just an example of the facilities we have. We do a lot of work in cybersecurity, cybercrime, mechanical engineering, as I said, testing for the Formula One team. So, and there's many, many more. You can have a look on the website for the facilities that we offer.
Thank you. Are there accommodation on Highfield campus for PhD students?
Yes, accommodation is available on the Highfield campus, and they're called Gower halls, Gower halls. These are the ones that are available on the university campus. But in general terms, all our accommodations are 5 to 10 minutes away from campus. If you want to live 10 minutes away, you can. If you want to live in the city center, you can. And there are many, many options available.
Thank you. How are the placement options at the University of Southampton?
Placement as in the undergraduate, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so excellent. That's a good question. Well, we offer many courses at the university with a placement year. So if you're doing a 3-year program in accounting, let's say in finance, in engineering, in accounting, in engineering, business, that's accounting. You can do a year placement. So you do 2 years, study 2 years, you work a year in the industry, and then you come back for your 4th year. Now, in the 3rd year where you do the placement, you only pay 25% of your fees, and you usually will get a job that pays you around 17,000 to 18,000 pounds for the year, free of tax, because you're a student, obviously. Or no, actually you'll be taxed, so you'll be making around maybe 1,200, 1,300 a month, depending on the job that you get. But there are many, many opportunities to get to do an undergraduate degree with a placement. And I think if you're thinking of that, it's excellent. So engineering, all our engineering programs are replacements. All our computer science programs are replacements. Our business degrees are all replacements, whether accounting and finance, entrepreneurship, business management. I'm just trying to think of one other program with a placement. I can't think of anything now, but the majority of our undergraduate courses, none of the health sciences are replacements, obviously, because it's too complicated. But these are the ones that I've mentioned that are with a placement year.
Thank you very much. I think we already covered all the questions. Maybe we can wait for a while.
Sure, that's absolutely right.
1 or 2 minutes.
I think this is it, Rami. I don't think more questions are coming. The presentation was great, right to the point, quite compact, whatever we needed to know. It was very, very useful. Thank you very much to you and for your time. And hopefully we'll see you in Turkey very soon again.
Sure. Inshallah, as they say. So yeah, if there's anything else I can help with, you know where you can find me, even for the students as well. I've left my details. But yeah, thank you for a lovely session. Thank you all for attending on a Friday, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Çok teşekkürler. İyi akşamlar diliyorum. İyi hafta sonları. Bir sonraki webinarımızda görüşmek dileğiyle. Hoşça kalın. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Bye Rami.